Hi guys, once again welcome to Sementia Farms and my name is Fred. As you already know, I'm in Kenya and I've been visiting a tea farm, speaking to Mr. Gideon in the 2 episodes that if you haven't watched, I'm going to link it here that you can go back and watch. We've been learning about tea farms. As you know, in Ghana, we don't have anything like that, but I think it's very fascinating and it's very interesting. And most importantly, to learn the impact of this farm in this specific community. Today, we want to take you on the field and see really what the women and men are doing and how they are picking the tea. And we still have Mr. Gideon here taking us around. So come along with us as we go into the farm and actually see what is happening here. So, Mr. Gideon, so I think who are we working with today?
Yes, welcome again to this farm. This is Maramba Tea Estate in Kenya. It's based in a place known as Tigoni area, just some few kilometers from the capital city of Nairobi. And had we discussed in the later on is that here we deal with tea. This now we are at the stage of tea picking. I would like to share with you the kind of tea we pick. Here what we pick is fine tea, which is 2 leaves and a bud. 2 leaves and a bud. Actually, from this is where you make the best tea, black tea, especially black tea, because in the factory we supply to, which is Maramba Tea Factory. We major in making of black tea. We have other types of teas. We have the green tea, oolong tea, we have the white tea, but here we basically major on black tea. Best black tea is made from this top leaf, which is the 2 leaves and a bud. Here plucking, we do it manually, using hands. There's some other places machines are being used, but here we basically use manual plucking. That is why we have so many people in the farm. As I said later, is that we have over 200 people in this farm who are working and depending on this farm and tea picking here. Now we are inside the farm now, and here is where we have people who are picking. As you can see, now this line has already been done. We are at this place. When this person comes here, he or she will just be able to pick just these leaves. This is how they do it. Just do like it, like this.
Wow. Have you also been picking? You look very good.
I have an experience of 25 years now.
Oh, wow.
in this. And actually, you can't manage horsepower for something which you don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
like me.
You can't. So when you come here, at least after picking this leaf, when you go and inspect it. As I told you, from the factory you're supposed to take at least 70% 2 leaves and a bud. 70% 2 leaves and a bud. Okay. So once you inspect this leaf, it's not 100% good. We have some leaves like these ones, which are a bit crushed. These ones are not supposed to be there. They're so supposed to be there.
You throw that away.
Yeah, this one you just throw them away. This one is not bad. It is good. Okay. This 1 leaf and a bud is okay. But anything which is hard and which is broken and crushed is not supposed to be there.
What is wrong with the one I picked?
The one you picked is not very bad, but this one has a problem. This one is not supposed to be there. The small one, this one is not supposed to be there.
So it's supposed to be this?
Yes, the 2 leaves and a bud, that's good.
So this is 2 leaves and a bud.
This is a bud, a BUD. This is a bud.
That wasn't that bad, right? Okay. I think I can learn this. I don't know how long I have to stay here. If you have 25 years experience, that's like almost my entire age.
So actually the other thing we base on so much is the handling of the leaf. Okay. The leaf handling has to be handled well. Like this one, if you crush it like this, this was not good, because this one will mean that what we call the fermentation. Fermentation will start from the farm. And it's not right. Okay. It's not supposed to start here. In the factory, there's that stage of fermentation. Okay. Yeah, because there we have the withering, and then they have the cutting. After the leaf is being cut, it undergoes fermentation process. And that one has to go properly with a specific time and those a period, with a specific period. But now, once you crush it from the field, it means that it will start fermenting from the field. Okay. So by the time it reaches the factory, it have done extra time of fermented, which is not good.
And
So
is that like a quality issue?
yeah,
Because
that's the final product quality issue. Yeah, the final
Mm.
product quality issue. So it's not supposed to be crushed. It's supposed to go there when it's just intact. Yeah.
That make complete sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can see a gentleman who is also picking. Can we get closer to him?
Yes.
And maybe get a sort of how he's picking. And he has a stick.
Yeah.
What is he using the stick for?
That's what we call it as a picking word.
Okay.
That word is just for maintaining the table. Now once you push the stick, anything above it should be picked. Anything below it, you should not touch it. Like now, you can even come closer.
Yeah.
Faster.
Sorry for disturbing you.
Yeah, as I was saying, now the use of this word is when you put it like that, it gives you the level of the two plants, that one and this one.
Yeah.
So anything above it, you remove it.
Okay.
You just remove it, anything above it. But anything now which is below that stick, like here, I pick this one, but this one I can leave it. Because I want this one to grow and this one also come, so they may cover this area. Yeah.
Okay.
And that one will automatically increase the production because you'll be getting more leaf from these open spaces.
Yeah. The bigger the table,
The higher the production
yeah.
of the plant.
Do you want mine? Oh, it's not good. Is it good?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good. That one's good.
Great.
Yeah. So that's how they do it. See down there.
Wow. I mean, I'm not a tea drinker, but if you, and maybe today that might change, I might buy more tea and start drinking tea. But the fact is, Ghana is a bit too hot to be drinking tea, right? But maybe in the mornings, let's see. But I think it's so fascinating. I mean, if you're you know, a fan of black tea and you drink a lot of black tea, here we are. Mambara Farms is doing it, and it's amazing. They're making sure that it's quality, it's handpicked, and I think they are putting a lot of time and resources in doing so and making sure that it's high quality. And I commend you
tea
for
in Kenya
it.
is a good thing, and here in Kenya we say, oh, every time is tea time.
Uh-huh.
So, however, be it hot or what, we also say, dawa ya moto ni moto. That is a Swahili saying, meaning the medicine to hotness is something hot. So when it's too hot, you take it hot. Anytime is tea time.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So tea is a good thing. If you can shift, it's good. You also take cocoa,
Yeah.
but take a lot of tea.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Ade, let's talk about this. Maybe
Yes.
you need to convince me now. And I'm sure if you're watching and you're not a tea person, a black tea person, we all want to be convinced. So, Mr. Gideon, convince us. Why do we need to drink black tea? Is there any other benefit aside the social aspect of drinking something?
It's a good stimulant, actually, because of it contains that strong nicotine. A good stimulant. Once you take it, you feel good. Actually, feel good.
Yeah.
And also, we have a myth at the present times
Yeah.
of corona, the COVID-19.
Uh-huh.
That is a medicine to COVID-19. So the more you take tea, the more safer you are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
I don't think anybody wants to get COVID, so I guess we already sold. We are taking tea from here.
Yes.
So as I keep on saying, I'm not a tea person.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing here is just amazing, and I want to be. Tell me the types of the teas that you process or are even common in Kenya, and black tea, green tea. What are the type of teas that are common here?
Yes, okay. In Kenya, we are very much well known in black tea. Number one, that one is done in a very big percentage. Especially we have main factories this area of central Kenya, and also the western Kenya. We have also many factories there. The big number they do process black tea. But also we have green tea, which is coming up nowadays, coming in order. You see, with the green tea, it has a bigger medicinal value. And also, okay, the thing is, the plant is the same. Only the process of manufacturing is different. Because with the green tea, with black tea, we have the CTC, the cutting, tearing, and curing. But with the green tea, there's no cutting.
Okay.
It's just withering, rolling, and then drying.
Okay.
So the leaf has a bigger medicinal value than the black tea. Also, we have purple tea in Kenya, which is coming up very well. Yeah, it's coming up very much here in Kenya. I also have some few plants here in this farm.
Yep.
We have the purple tea. And also good in medicine side of it. It has a bigger medicinal value than this green tea. Okay. The purple tea is the one which is different from this tea. Because this one is green in color, the other one is purple in color. The leaves are purple in color. Yes.
So would you say majority of your end product?
Yes.
I don't think I've made this very clear to the audience that this tea is also processed here. So it's a finished goods, right?
Yes.
It's not like you export or you take the raw material into the market, you process. No. So there's a factory here that processed everything. Yes. Would you say most of it is consumed locally or you export?
Not most of it. Most of it is exported. We do export to other countries like the Arabic countries and other countries out there, to China and the rest of the world. Yeah. So once we process our tea from the factory here, we take it to Mombasa. Mombasa is our central selling point of tea. All the East African tea is sold at Mombasa. Oh, okay. We have the big auction there. Okay. So all the tea is transported there. A small percentage is sold locally. Just locally, we have a shop, also an outlet shop here, whereby we sell our products locally. But majority of it, a bigger number, the percentage of it is taken to Mombasa for export.
Okay. I think my last question to you is somebody watching us thinking about maybe going into the tea business, whether it's selling it or planting it, or what would be your advice to somebody watching us who wants to, maybe it's from Kenya, living abroad or living in Nairobi, he's been thinking about this. What would be your advice?
Actually, especially now in Kenya now, tea is doing quite well, actually in the economy of the country, being the leading one. It's the leader as at now. Wow. Initially we had coffee. Coffee is not doing quite well, but now tea is number one in Kenya. Okay. So it's a good business. Anybody thinking to venture into it, it's a good business. Be it planting, if you have all the required, maybe it's land and so on. Actually, the biggest challenge is land. If you have it, you can plant tea. If you don't have, you can still sell tea, the end product. It's a very good business, a very good business. And also, if you don't take it, you can start taking tea. It's a good
like
thing.
Me.
Yes.
I'm going to start taking tea.
You better start it, man.
Yes, I promise.
It's good. It's so good for your health.
Good. Yeah. Even chocolate. I used to take it as a kid, but now I don't because I can't have milk, right? Yes. So if I don't have like other forms of milk and it's very only dairy, then I can have it. But I think with tea, I don't need milk.
You don't need milk.
Right?
It's not necessary, not a must that you have milk.
Okay.
Yeah, you can take it the way it is, and that's the best way to take it.
Yeah.
Just like that.
You know what my problem is? I like sweet things. Yeah. And I don't think your black tea is sweet.
No, you add sugar. Add some sugar.
Yeah?
Add some sugar to this sweet.
There you go.
Yeah.
So if you're not a fan of tea, from now on, I hope from seeing this amazing work and the quality control and effort that is put into the making of this tea in Kenya, it's amazing, and I hope you like. Mr. Gideon, I want to give you the opportunity to tell people about this factory as well. What would you want people to know? If somebody wants to visit, if somebody wants to buy from you, you never know who is watching. So I want to give you the opportunity to say anything that you want to use this audience to say.
Yes, concerning the factory, although we shall have another episode of the factory itself, but our tea, or rather our end product is in the market. It's called Maramba Popote, or rather Maramba tea. The best tea in the market in Kenya right now, locally, selling locally. So that's where we have the best grade, the PF, best grade, so much so far in the market. So you can have a taste of our tea from the supermarkets, we have it, from other outlets in the country, we have it, and also for the international guys, we also found in the Mombasa auction. At Mombasa there, you'll get our tea. The Maramba tea is there, doing quite well, very good in quality. Thank you.
All right, guys, if you're a tea drinker, the next time if you're in London, when you go to Tesco, if you're in the US, I mean, go to wherever, maybe even Starbucks or anywhere, ask for the Maramba tea and let's support it. It's locally owned. It is done here. Let's support the community and let's support the locally owned business. I am very excited. I'm going to get some tea myself and I hope you do too. So thank you.